It's a holiday combo night here at Elk Grove. Hello and welcome to combo night versus Rolling Meadows High School. Alongside the wonderful John Waltz, I'm Gabe Newman, and John, these are two teams that have had very different types of success this year. Both teams have some standout players, but Elk Grove is 2-7 going against the 7-1 Mustang team. What do you think they need to do to come out here with a W today?
Well, Rolling Meadows has had a great program for years. We could talk about Max Christie, who's now a starter for Michigan State as a freshman. His brother is fantastic, one of the highest rated players in the nation. But I'm super encouraged with Elk Grove. They don't have the height, but they've added a transfer from Conant. He's a junior, Bronson Bartuch. This kid is worth any amount of money to come in and watch him play. He's number 4. He's a little shorter, but he has explosiveness to the rim. He can hit the threes. I think if they can get feet off of him and get some other shooters to have some hot nights, this could be a decent game.
Calling the tip-off as we get underway. The starting five, first off for Elk Grove, Coach Nick Oraham puts out his 5. Garrett Ewan, the junior, makes a start, along with the aforementioned Bronson Bartuch. Jake Wizawadi, who's coming into form after not playing last year, as well as Josh Motley and Jaden Alberson. And for Rolling Meadows, it's going to be Orlando Thomas, Ian Militich, Cameron Christie, who we were also talking about earlier, and Mark Nikolic Wilson and Svet Satirov. As Elk Grove start in white, Garrett Ewan out into the corner with Wizawadi. Turnover, bad pass, and going the other way is Rolling Meadows following transition in favor of Elk Grove.
What I've seen so far is the video is out on our Bronson Bartuch, and I think he'll do fine, but they have him matched up with Max Christie. Bronson's given up 6'8" inches, a lot of talent, but it's still going to be fun to watch that matchup.
Yeah, Cameron Christie and Bronson Bartuch, two dynamic players for both teams. We'll see who prevails. As Garrett kicks it to Wizawadi, who does not get his layup to go, in and out.
Great ball movement there by Elk Grove. That'll fall eventually.
Pass across. Driving to the rim is Christie, Cameron Christie.
So Elk Grove actually did a triple team. Cameron's going to go baseline quite a bit. He has the height and athleticism, but it looked like Ewan and Wizawadi crashed on that as well.
Kick to Satirov, who does not get his layup to go, and so a minute in, couple missed shots, still scoreless.
Wizawadi with a great rebound there.
Loose ball, foul called in favor of Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, they're going to call a push on 11, which is Josh Motley. Well, you can see Rolling Meadows' height. Boy, it comes out.
Christie being guarded by Bartuch.
Good play.
Nice pass to to Mark Nikolic Wilson for the first points of the game. Ewan kicks it to Bartuch.
Rolling Meadows with a little bit of a half-court press.
Alberson. Bartuch, that's 3, no good. Rebound,
little rushed, maybe early in the game.
Here come the Mustangs. That's not Mitchell, that's Orlando Thomas, who often gets paired with Christie in how to defend against the Mustangs.
Good pass.
Quickly, Alberson, jump shot, no go.
Elk Grove's arms are tight.
Christie, that's a 3, no go. Loose ball picked up by Ewan in the corner.
Both teams feel like they're just a little nervous, no?
I can definitely see that.
A lot of shots short. When you see shots short, it's nerves typically.
Ewan kicks to Motley, that's a 3, no good.
Boy, they got open looks, both teams.
Off the rim, back the other way goes the Mustangs. Christie quickly. And going up for the box is That's number 30, Nikolic Wilson, who has all 4 points in this game so far.
Wilson has size, strength, and he's got good feet for a big guy.
Turnover, bad pass from Alberson. Christie the other way, up and good.
Little Euro step right by defenders.
That's the matchup. Christie on Bartuk. Here's Ewan. And a timeout.
Timeout, Coach Orem.
If you're just tuning in, you only missed a few minutes. Rolling Meadows cuts out to a 6-0 lead. 4 points from Mark Nikolic Wilson, and then 2 from Cameron Christie. Watch that matchup. Cameron Christie and Bronson Bartuk. Those two are going to pretty much define what's going to happen in this game. If those two cancel each other out, it's going to be up to the rest of the roster. Orlando Thomas, Svet Satirov for Rolling Meadows, and Josh Motley, Jaden Alderson, and Garrett Ewan, and as well as Jake Wizawadi for Elk Grove.
I couldn't agree more. The matchup is 4-24. Both talented, definitely both best players on the court.
Bronson to Wizawadi.
So Rolling Meadows comes out of that timeout with a little ball pressure at the point. As soon as Bartuch got it, 3 guys crashed. They're all tall guys. They're trying to make him get the turnover. There's going to be a foul.
And that's a foul on Bartuk.
That's going to be his second, I believe.
2 fouls early for Bronson Bartuk. Rolling Meadows content on moving slow up the floor. Christie.
You know what, Gabe? I believe they called that a travel.
Oh.
There's a foul.
Shooting foul on Cameron Christie.
So Coach Orem did not want his best player to have 2 fouls with less than just a little over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. If he gets another, he's going to have to grab a seat, I believe.
Cameron Christie, who has a 50% field goal percentage earlier in the season. It's good from the stripe for the first one.
Just an elite basketball player.
2 for 2, Cameron Christie from the line.
So Rolling Meadows is going to come out at a full court press, and they're going to force the smaller Elk Grove to make some passes.
And stoppage of play.
They're going to do a substitute. The thing about a full court press is you have to pass out of it. You cannot dribble out of a full court press. And that's a good pass by Elk Grove.
To Josh Motley. Loose ball out. That's going to be Rolling Meadows' ball.
Just a little miscommunication by the guard in the center. They'll get it down. That was going to be a wide open layup, though.
Long pass, corner 3, no good. Off the rim, rebound. Back out to Thomas. That's a 3, no good. Kicks back to Thomas again. Mustangs reset. That's a 3. That was a 3 from Agbona, no good.
2 points after 4 offensive rebounds. You're seeing the height difference, and it's really making a difference. Elk Grove needs a bucket here.
Here's Ewan. Tough defense, double team.
Take that shot.
Take to Alberson, layup, good.
Jaden Albertson had a good game against Prospect.
That's Elk Grove's first points of the game. And right back the other way goes Orlando Thomas. Full court defense for the Mustangs and a bad pass.
I like what Bronson was trying to do, is pass out of pressure. If we had a little jab step by the player, he jabs towards his net, goes towards where he could score, he'd have had a layup.
Another timeout here. Mustangs open up with a 12-2 run, led by Cameron Christie, but also led by Mark Nikolic Wilson. Early in the game, got the first 4 points, of the game.
I think Elk Grove's got to settle down. They all know who they're playing against. Rolling Meadows is a top 10 team in the state of Illinois. They're going to go deep. There's no question. They just have way too much talent and height. But if Elk Grove just calms down and just says, hey, it's 2 points at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. They could creep back in this before the half.
I have to agree. Coach Orham stressed not getting into a track meet with these guys. He said that he needs to play at their own pace and to take care of the ball. They need to get those rebounds, which you can see is starting to hurt them a little bit. Not getting that, allowing the offensive rebound for Rolling Meadows is you're asking for trouble.
Well, the Grenadiers on offense, they're getting ball pressure all the time. Pressure creates turnovers, and if you're not confident or a little nervous, it shows.
Under the rim now, turn, layup, no good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows, and a foul.
Jump ball. That'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, Josh Motley played that great. He boxed out. Unfortunately, it was a little bad bounce, but he stuck with it. Possession's Rolling Meadows.
Miletich inbounds. Well guarded, but finds Satirov to the rim. Jump shot floater, good.
All of Rolling Meadows' points have come in the paint and the height.
Ian Miletich,
Go
miscommunication.
straight at him.
Elk Grove gets it back. That's a
Wow.
foul. Jake Wiziwadi got absolutely clobbered there in the paint after a pass hit his shoulder.
Orlando Thomas was trying for a block. The ball didn't go up, and he caught him in the head. Kevin Parashwami coming in for for Jake.
There's an open three from Alberson. No good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows. To the rim, Christie. Spinning, push
Travel.
down. A travel on Max Christie.
Cameron didn't like that call, but it was
Cameron.
good defense by Garrett Ewan. He is guarding Max on defense. Or excuse me, Cameron. You're gonna get me to say that a lot. But
Oh, bad turnover, Elk Grove. And that is exactly what the Grenadiers don't need to do.
Coach Orham's gonna get in Edgar Garay. I gotta believe it's gonna be for Garrett Ewan. It was just kind of a lazy pass with pressure. Maybe he's got some tired legs, but he's gonna get a rest.
Alberson going to the rim. Taken down, that's a foul.
Called a jump ball again.
Jump ball.
Should be Elk Grove possession.
I thought for sure that would have been called a foul.
Yeah. That's on the far side for us, right?
Yeah. Kind of hard to see.
Yeah, Garrett Ewan's going to take a breather, and we're going to bring in Edgar Garay. You know a lot about Edgar, right?
Yeah, you were telling me earlier he was someone that his brother had practice and he was sitting in the corner dribbling. That's a three, and it's good from Bronson Bartok.
I'm telling you, Gabe, he could hit from anywhere inside the half-court line.
With a hand in his face, doesn't matter. Cameron is fouled. Cameron Christie.
Christie got bailed out on that. He was out of control. Quite frankly, I didn't agree with the call.
So Cameron Christie's going to go to the line for the second time tonight with his team up 16-5.
So Kevin Parashwami comes in. Good player. He's given Elk Grove some height. He doesn't have the quickest feet, but he has a pretty decent basketball IQ, and he might be able to take on some of the height from Rolling Meadows.
Something that has definitely hurt Elk Grove so far in this game is not being able to get up on the glass, get those rebounds. And Cameron Christie, 4 for 4 so far from the line.
There's a little ball pressure. Edgar will get rid of it. Got to pass out of that. One more.
There's Bartuk. Quickly,
Kevin.
That's
Nice
a three, and it's
shot.
good. Kevin Parashwami on the board for the Grenadiers.
18-8. They're scrapping back.
Thomas barking orders, being guarded by Alberson.
Alberson's playing some great
Christie in the
defense.
corner. Back to Thomas.
No foul on 4.
That's a three, and it's good from Ian Miletich. Answer for Rolling Meadows. And that was tipped, I think, by the ref.
Sometimes when you're getting full court pressure and you get past half court, you got to stop and just reset. A lot of times when you break the pressure, you're high energy, your heart's racing, you feel like you got to keep going,
Scramble play. Saved and now out of bounds.
I'd like to see Elk Grove, when they break the pressure, get over half court, set up an offense. I think it'll calm everybody down. Joe Martorano is going to be in. See who subs out. Subs out Josh Motley.
Martorano comes in, a triple threat athlete, also plays soccer and baseball. Senior. Alberson getting ready to inbound. Bit of pinball in that last transition.
That's it, Edgar.
G'day gets it back to
That's it.
Alberson.
Now set
Bartuk quickly just out of reach of Martorano. That's great defense by Bartuk. Now with Agbana. And now Christie. Milicic, that's a three, no good. Rebound, scramble for it on the ground. Covered up by Bartuk, jump ball.
50-50 ball, and Elk Grove drove 3 white jerseys on the floor. You gotta love that.
Edgar Gadai, a lot of heart. Bartuk, Alberson, full court pressure for Rolling Meadows.
That's where Edgar could dribble left hand and get through it. Get it to Kevin.
Bartuk driving quickly, layup, no good.
No foul either.
Took some contact there. Ref doesn't call it. Drive to the basket is good. That's Schlesling. Tough name to pronounce there. Elk Grove go quickly, moving quickly. Alberson kicks it to Martorano. No good on the layup. Rebound Rolling Meadows.
This is the track meet Coach Orem was trying to avoid.
Christie goes through everyone and misses the layup. Absolutely.
That's got to be a foul, whether it's offensive or defensive. That cannot not be a foul.
Bartuk's long lob pass to Alberson. Now back to Bartuk. Martorano.
18 seconds
Bartuk.
left in the quarter. Travel.
Second travel of the game as the first quarter winds down.
Josh Motley back in for the Grens. They're going to leave Kevin out there for some height. It looks like they sat Bronson 2 with 15 seconds left. You don't want him picking up his third.
Also have to worry about an injury.
Actually, no, Bronson's still on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Bronson just not guarding Christie anymore. Ball's now with Christie. Inside move to the rim. Oh, great defense, good eye. Knocks it out of his hands.
Edgar Garay is the life, the energy, everything about Elk Grove's team. The kid brings it. Great block on Christie. He'll know that for the rest of his life.
No matter what happens, Elk Grove can hang their hat on
2 seconds, Motley up.
Motley no good, rebound.
Got a whistle. Oh, they're calling quarter over.
Clock might have been off a little bit. That's going to be the end of the first quarter with Rolling Meadows storming out to a 23-8 advantage after 1.
I think a little nerves in the beginning. Shots weren't falling. 23-8. I think Elk Grove, that second half of the first quarter, they got into the track meet that coach just didn't want to get into. It's hard not to get into a track meet when you're getting full court press. You know, you have to have your energy up. You got to run through these double screens and whatnot. And I think you're going to see, hopefully, Coach can get through to the kids. They got to get into a set offense at half court. I think it'll help them.
Well, Rolling Meadows are already at 23 points, and Coach Orham said that they had to keep them into the 40s and low 50s for Elk Grove to be in this game. He said that they're not going to outscore that Christie and Orlando duo, and so they're just going to have to find a way. Or Orlando Thomas, I should say. And they're just going to have to find a way to get some more defense. And this full court pressure by Rolling Meadows is actually pretty impressive so far. They're holding Elk Grove to a single-digit first quarter.
I think with the height and the speed, even their tall guys have speed. It's going to be tough, but I'd like to see Elk Grove, when they get into a half-court set on offense, take a little time off the clock. There's no shot clock here. I think that would behoove them.
Bartuk not. I don't see Bartuk on the floor. Oh no, there he is. He's Just not on Christie anymore. That's a 3. No good.
Big
Rebound
box out.
out of bounds.
So Joe Martorano did the box out, but there was a long rebound. There's nothing you could do with a long rebound. You can box out all you want, and half the time it goes right into your opponent's hand. Yeah, there's no stopping this press. They're going to do it all game.
That's a takeaway. No good. Rebound. Rolling Meadows. Height advantage evident. Gets his own rebound. Gets it to go.
Elk Grove had 2 good blocks down there, giving away a ton of inches.
Ian Milicic. That's a foul on Bartuk.
I actually like that. Bartuk took it to the defender and picked up a foul because of it. Good play by him.
Ian Milicic is definitely someone we haven't talked about enough. He's gotten some of the open shots for Rolling Meadows so far. As here's Kevin Parashwam, just out of reach, tipped. Still Rolling Meadows ball.
Yeah, Joshua's just had happy feet. He knows it.
Going the other way. That's Orlando Thomas. And now Schlossling going to the rim. And an easy layup for Nikolic Wilson.
That's hard to stop.
And a takeaway and more points. This time it's by I couldn't even tell who that was. That's Schlossling again.
Dylan McCrory's going to come in. So that's what's happened. Coach is going to call timeout, I have to believe. But what's happening at Elk Grove is they're telegraphing every pass. They're in a high energy mode. All they have to do is stop one ball fake. Rolling Meadows is so aggressive, they'll fly right by. They can get past the press and they can calm it down. But you'll watch, when Elk Grove gets a little nervous and they're under the gun, there's no ball fakes. They're telegraphing all their passes.
They need to just get some ice in their veins.
That's right. You're playing basketball. Doesn't matter who it is, what color the other team is, what color their jerseys are. Just do what you know how to do.
Dylan McCrory's going to come in, someone who's also, for this year, he's going to be a triple threat athlete too. Played football for the first time this year. And,
what year is he, Gabe?
He's a junior, and he came into high school, had no intention of playing football, and then the baseball coaches, who some of the baseball coaches are also football coaches, they were impressed by his speed. He was one of, if not the fastest kid on the team, and they tried to make him a wide receiver. He didn't really have the hands for that, so he played a quarterback for JV. Came in a couple.
Looks like a pretty strong kid.
Varsity snaps and basketball, but baseball is his main sport, and as well as basketball. That's quickly Christie, open 3, no good. Rebound Elk Grove, and then McCrory gives it away. That's a 3 from Thomas, and that's good. Swishes into the goal.
For Cameron Christie, he's had an off night, but he's everywhere. It's not just points that he brings.
Ewan back in now. That's a bad pass, and it's going to be a dunk. That's Ian Milicic, who we've said his name a couple times tonight. Bronson, no good. Milicic again, and one. Gets the layup to go, and a foul on Milicic. He'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play.
So on the court for Rolling Meadows right now are 3 guys that can take it to the rim that almost can't be stopped. It's Christie, Milicic, and number 35, Svet Satorov. All 3 of them have really quick moves to the bucket. (36-8) in the second quarter. Team fouls, Elk Grove 5, Rolling Meadows 2.
Milicic makes it 37.
Yeah, there was a little confusion on the inbounds. Rolling Meadows actually softened up the pressure. There was still pressure. Coach said, that's it. Let's not have another turnover. I'll take a timeout.
Taken a few of them already. I'm not sure if Rolling Meadows has taken a timeout yet. They really haven't needed to.
No. There's no need. They're not going to take the air out of the ball. They're going to score as many points as they humanly can. And, that's just high school varsity sports.
Sometimes it's very close. Sometimes it's a bit of a mismatch. So far, not looking good for Elk Grove. See if they can change something up here. Bartuk's back on the floor. Have not scored a point yet in the second quarter. Alberson back on as well as Ewan, who came on a little bit ago.
Rolling Meadows on a 14-0 run.
It's Ewan being guarded half court now instead of full court. Ewan kicks it. That's Alberson.
Elk Grove's running a little bit of a...
Alberson to the rim, no good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows.
Elk Grove trying to run a motion offense, see if they can find somebody open.
That's a travel on Mustangs.
Bringing in Matt Kurzawa.
Kurzawa sees his first minutes.
Yeah, he is a junior as well.
Can tell him from the pink shoes. Alberson.
So we got to get a swing.
Loses the ball, gets it back.
Got to get a swing and a shot. Swing
Alberson got to the rim.
I like taking it to the rim. Again, he took it to him.
It's going to be a foul on the Mustangs.
Nobody's really in foul trouble on either team. Bronson has 2, and Rolling Meadows, Ian has 2. Ian Millett.
Alberson jumper, no good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows. Quickly the other way, Christie. That's a 3. It is good.
Very close to a travel there. Very, very close.
Cameron Christie with 9 points so far.
Go left.
Ewan being double teamed.
You just see the ball hawking the Rolling Meadows. They let him get over the half-court line because now the half-court line's the third defender. They send 2. He gets in the corner. A little bit of a panic, and the ball's off his foot.
Lessening the pressure the Mustangs are. McCory almost gets his hand in, but instead, Satirov gets an easy layup.
It's a lot of pressure.
My goodness, this is.
And they switch off pressure too, so you don't know where it's coming from.
Alberson back to Ewan, to Kurzawa, loses the ball loose, covered up by Kurzawa.
Shoot that.
Alberson had an open look, didn't take it. Now with Ewan, back to Alberson in the corner. Now with McCory, Ewan could have shot.
Much better offense look here from Elk Grove right now.
Kurzawa tipped away out of bounds, Elk Grove ball.
I don't like the cross-court pass against the 6'7", 6'7", 6'6", but they were so much better in their offensive set, more relaxed, playing their game.
Better movement for the Grenadiers, definitely. Bronson, and now Jaden. Back to Bartuk. Ewan, Kurzawa. Ewan again. Kurzawa, 3, no good. The Mustangs the other way. Thomas to the rim. That's a beautiful layup from Orlando Thomas.
Elk Grove's got to realize Rolling Meadows is trying to run you out of the gym. If there's a miss, there's no heads down. You have to bust tail and get back on D. They're getting way too many layups. Good team, good shooting team, way too many layups.
Another turnover for Elk Grove.
Edgar Garay's going to be coming in again. Timeout. Officials timeout.
Elk Grove has not been able to stop this scoreless streak, and this Rolling Meadows run. It's now 44-8. And it was what, 32-8 at the beginning of the quarter?
23-8.
23-8. So definitely not a good.
No, they're with a different class. I believe Rolling Meadows is going to run through the MSL this year. I haven't seen or heard of anybody that's going to even come close to them. It's fun to watch them, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Elk Grove fan, but it's really fun to watch this team. They're definitely going to be downstate. We all know they can score, but tonight being live, what I've really noticed is their defense is just smothering.
Yeah.
Smothering defense.
Very evident there. Now, I was going to point out, you were saying about their defense. Elk Grove's only got 8 points. Do you think what is the cutoff of when Rolling Meadows is like, all right, we have this game run, let's pull our starters?
I've seen Coach Kedovich coach before. He'll give it the first half for sure. He'll probably give it most of the third quarter, and then you'll see him lay off the gas. But these guys, they're not playing a team. They're playing for a championship, a state championship. They're going to try everything. They're going to run every play that they can that they know. They need the practice. That's
that's an
offensive.
elbow.
What a great take by Bronson. That's the game you're going to see out of this kid. Huge basketball IQ.
Takes some hard contact from Shilessing. Rolling Meadows laying off the pressure now. No one in the backcourt. Here's Ewan. That's Albers. No, that's Edgar.
Ooh, that could have been a travel.
Ewan. Loose ball picked up by Alberson. He'll take it to the rim, then lose the ball quickly the other way. Transition. Rolling Meadows. Oh, another rebound. And it was Agbana who missed the layup, and then it was finally put back.
I'm going to bet you a mortgage payment he missed that on purpose. He knew he was behind him. They were looking for the ESPN moment. Brunson's going to take that shot.
Bronson, deep three. Good! Bronson Bartuk from Kane County gets Elk Grove their first points of the second quarter.
He's got 6 for the night, and Elk Grove only has 11.
To the rim. It's good from Foster Agbana, who's definitely showed up in the second quarter now.
Albertson could have walked in front of that to try to take a charge, but he would have been late. If he recognized it a little bit early, he might have been able to defend that.
It's a foul on Rolling Meadows.
Dylan McCory's coming in for Wizawati.
Bronson passing to the backcourt to Bronson. It's going to be Ewan, double team.
Reach in foul. Team fouls, it's going to be 6 for Rolling Meadows, 5 for Elk Grove. Next one for Rolling Meadows, and Elk Grove will be in the bonus.
Good eye. Goes to the rim and a travel.
That's a travel. It was either going to be a travel or a jump. I like to see Edgar go to the rim, though.
Definitely something you'd like to see.
Good
that's
D.
a great takeaway from Bronson going the other way. Good eye underneath the rim. Kicks it to Ewan, who gets his shot blocked to the rim, and that's good.
Good play. Edgar Garay was absolutely hammered, so much so his jersey almost came off. No call, but Elk Grove recovered and a nice hoop.
It's going to be and one for Garrett Ewan, who had the great awareness, had his I think that was a 3-point where he was standing, had it blocked, and was able to get his own rebound, lay it up, and one.
Garrett's a pretty heady player as well. He's a good athlete, played good football. He's got a pretty decent basketball IQ, too.
That's good from Ewan. 3-point play makes it 48-14 in favor of the Mustangs. Great passing from Rolling Meadows to the rim. No good. Rebound. No good from Brigham.
All right, slow it up here.
Ewan, get out.
Josh Motley for 3.
Motley for 3. Quick passing.
Bang, bang, bang. I told you I'd get one of those in there.
Game moving fast.
Travel. Good defense by Josh. Josh had a nice couple minutes here. Hopefully he'll finish out the quarter.
Great transition, at least for Josh Motley at the very least. Here's Bronson. Kicks it to Garrett. Back to Bronson. Back to Garrett. Garrett loses the ball. And now going the other way. Good defense from McCory. It is a foul. Prevented the layup.
I know Bronson's given up a lot of height, but he is so athletic. He can get to the rim. He's getting double teamed once he gets past, the free throw line. But I'd really like to see him get to the rim. Draw a foul.
It's going to be Jake Lane at the line. And his first shot at the charity stripe is no good.
So Rolling Meadows has got a small lineup out here. Let's see how Elk Grove can transition some offense.
Abana is the only player out there that looks sizably tall compared to the rest.
Yep.
Here's Bartuk. Quickly to Garay, out of bounds.
Edgar stepped out of bounds. Edgar Garay knows better than that. He probably should have just ran in the defender and he would have got a blocking call. It would have been against Rolling Meadows.
Made a business decision.
Bronson's playing good defense.
That's a 3. Bring 'em. No good. Rebound. Long pass from Dylan McCory to Garay is no good.
Long
Taken away.
passes typically don't work against really athletic teams.
Loose ball picked up. That's a 3 from Jake Lane, and it's good.
14 Foster had probably a layup, gave it up for the 3. Good team offense.
Here's Garay. Driving to the rim now, gives it to Motley.
Motley's
It's gonna be a jump ball.
yeah, I actually think they called a block. Motley drew the foul.
Oh, really?
Yep. So they're in the bonus. Josh will have 1 for 1.
1-1 Josh Motley, who's heated up a little bit so far. 30 seconds left in the half. So Elk Grove won't be in the bonus for too long. Motley's first shot is good.
Good bucket.
And Rolling Meadows already have 52 points, which is much more than what Coach Orham would have wanted. Motley's second shot, no good. And a foul called.
That was an offensive foul. An illegal screen.
Elk Grove will take it.
Katovich likes that, actually. He's trying to free up his ball handler.
Here's Ewan. McCory. Back to Ewan. Driving to the rim. Layup. No good. McCory rebound.
That is an unbelievable rebound. I don't know who this foul's going to be on. I got to believe it's Rolling Meadows.
Looks like McCory's walking to the line.
I don't care how big or tall a person was that was after that rebound. McCrory, he was going to get it, and that was all there was to it.
Well, he's got a lot of athleticism to his side.
No fear, I can tell you that.
Elk Grove in the double bonus now.
Yeah, with 8.8 seconds, Bronson's going to come out of the game. You can't pick up your third.
McCory good.
McCrory looks like a pretty strong kid, too. I don't think he's too intimidated by much.
He's definitely got athleticism to his side. 2 for 2, Dylan McCory, who
Good for him.
has only 1 field goal attempt so far. He made it. It was a goaltending. Last ditch shot, no good. And that's going to do it for halftime, for the first half. At halftime, Rolling Meadows storming out to a 32-point lead, 52-20.
Good news is Elk Grove scored 12 points in that quarter. When they come back from half, when we come back from half, I'd be interested to see. You just got to win minute by minute. You can't look at winning a quarter. Got to find something to be positive. I think they'll do a little better in the second half. I believe Rolling Meadows will probably keep that small lineup out there, but we'll see.
Well, grab a snack, stay tuned, and be ready for the second half and the girls after this on EGTV. Welcome back. Happy to have you here on EGTV, and Gabe Newman, and alongside me is John Walls. It's not started out great for the Grenadiers. They're down 32. John, what do you think they need to do in the second half?
Well, Coach Kevin Katavich is starting his same 5. Brunson for 3, good bucket. I really believe if Elk Grove just tries to win minute by minute, don't look at the quarter, don't look at the score, win possession by possession, go on a 3-0 run, 6-0 run. I think that'll help them.
Looks like Bronson, Bartuk, and Cameron Christie are back to guarding each other the way they started the game.
Yeah, he's got a starting 5 out. So does Elk Grove. The height's really got him, and the defensive pressure that I've seen from Rolling Meadows is elite. I haven't seen high school pressure like this. Full court, half court, great defense.
Here's Bronson, kicks it to Garrett Ewan, knocked away. Rolling Meadows the other way.
Jake's got to go to that ball. He can't wait for the ball to get to him.
Oh, great passing between Orlando Thomas and Cameron Christie. Thomas winds up with the bucket. Now Garrett Ewan, Alberson to the rim, no
nice
good.
Left-handed layup. That's going to be Rolling Meadows. Good left-handed layup, just didn't fall. And that was Elk Grove the first half of the first quarter, just super tight. Nothing was falling.
Christie screen. Bartek is screened.
Bartuk's teammates have got to be yelling out that the screen's coming. He could have got annihilated.
Yeah.
You know, the kid he runs into is probably 265, 6'6". Somebody on his team's got to take care of him on that one. Even the coaching staff or the bench should be yelling screen on that.
Christie's back to the charity stripe. Hit all 4 of his shots in the first half. And his form in the first half continues in the second.
You know, Cameron's had a quiet night, but unfortunately, it's such a disparaging score, he doesn't need to do it. But you could definitely see his talent. It's definitely there.
Screams from the crowd, not able to put Christie in to miss. He's 6 for 6 from the line. Now Elk Grove, Ewan to Motley. Will take it to the rim. Gets it to Parashwami. And then Parashwami's pass is picked off, going the other way. Rolling Meadows. That's a Christie dunk.
They're just so fast on defense. They're so aggressive. They have 2 passes and it's a layup. Just really athletic ball team.
Bartuk back to Ewan. Back and forth between those two. Now with Alberson, Motley.
Elk Grove could just do a few ball fakes. I think they're going to find some wide open shots.
Alberson, that's a 3. No good. Gets his own rebound. Jaden Alberson to Bronson Bartuk. Ewan, that's a 3. No good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows. Good transit. A good sequence there for Elk Grove. Not able to get their shots to fall.
Definitely.
Satirov is on the board in the second half. Or, excuse me, that's Nikolic Wilson. Bronson drives to the line. Floater, no good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows.
Double teamed again when he gets to the rim. Double team it again.
Wilson drives to the line, no good. To the basket, no good. Rebound.
Wilson's impressive. He's got better feet than I thought. He goes to the rim and he's not going to be denied.
Motley hands it off to Alberson, kicks it to Kevin. That's a long 2. Or it is a 3 and it's good.
Kevin's got a little bit of a slow release, but he's so wide open. Great shot.
I thought his foot was on the line there. I think it was. It's going to be a 2 for Parashwami.
I gotta say, Gabe, the referees have called a really decent game so far. There hasn't been anything that I think they've missed.
I mean, maybe like the occasional call, but that's going to happen. And
yeah, nothing's ever perfect, right?
Just ask for consistency, and that's what we've gotten so far.
Good move. Good ball fake.
Bronson, floater, no good.
The ball fake got him open, right? Little ball fake. The guy went in the air, and he went right around him.
That's Christie. That's a 3, and that's good.
Well, we said Christie wasn't really that hot on points, and he's turning that around in the third quarter.
Definitely Cameron Christie heating up.
Yeah, he leads the floor with 16 points.
Bartuk, long 3, off the rim. That's to Thomas. Out of bounds off of Elk Grove.
We're still on that fast pace, and I just think it's so hard. When you have the athletes that they have, they're going to force you into that. But I think Elk Grove looks a little better this beginning of this quarter.
Step around.
Unstoppable.
2 ball, good.
Unstoppable shot there with his height against Elk Grove.
Brother and Max, Cameron Christie heating up in the second half. Ewan goes to the line. That's off of Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, Garrett got trapped with a double team. He was really in a no-win situation and got bailed out by Rolling Meadows' kick.
Doesn't look like any of the there's three Elk Grove players that haven't seen minutes yet in Casterton and
Bartok.
well, Bartek Sarad is out. He's dealing with an injury, and then Colin Adamovitz. He's the other one that hasn't seen time yet. Only 3 with green shirts on.
The nice part about this Elk Grove team, in my opinion, is, well, athletic. Okay, they don't have the height. A lot of juniors. I only see Joe Martorano, Jake Wizawati, and Jaden Albertson are your seniors, and you don't know what's coming up on the JV or the sophomore level. So, I think the bar is getting set a little higher for them. Their projection, their trajectory is a little higher for Elk Grove than it has been in the last couple of years.
You can include Kevin Parashwami in there too.
Yep.
And yeah, it's definitely. I was surprised actually with how old the squad was, because it's all upperclassmen. There isn't any sophomores, and so.
Yeah, but they're loaded with juniors. I think that's going to bode well for next year as well. They're going to win a couple conference games this year, believe me. They almost beat Prospect if it wasn't for the fourth quarter.
Parashwami to inbound, gets it to Bartuk. Floater, air ball, no good.
Bronson's getting a little disappointed, but he's got to keep up with that.
Good eye on the floor now. It's a 3 ball. It is good. Number 13 for Rolling Meadows, Jake Lane.
I just haven't seen a weakness in their game yet. That's how good this team is.
Martorano, long pass, Bronson, and an offensive foul on the Grenadiers.
I don't agree with that whatsoever. Both kids were going for the ball. Maybe so. I think Josh got the call because he's a bigger kid, and the Rolling Meadows guy bounced off him.
Rolling Meadows content on moving the ball up. That's an open 3. It's no good. Rebound, Elk Grove. Finally getting one of those rebounds.
Edgar and Josh gave up 6 inches and came down with the rebound.
Motley.
Good take. There's got to be a foul there.
That's a foul on
offensive
on Josh Motley.
I have a hard time with that one, Gabe. The Rolling Meadows player started to lean back before he even got hit. And most referees, high school to NBA, they just won't put up with it. You're either going to take the charge or you're going to get a block. You can't move until you're hit.
Brigham being guarded by Martorano. And now that's a 3 ball. Lake. No good.
Good job by Elk Grove. Little
Loose
tip
ball.
drill.
Now with Martorano, that's Parashwami, no good.
Shot was a little flat there. He had a little more time than he thought.
Driving all the way to the basket. Loose ball picked up. Motley going the other way.
Keep going.
Motley loses the ball. Rolling Meadows, no foul called. Definitely looked like Motley might have taken some contact there.
He did.
Jacob Casterton gets a big roar from the crowd as he makes his way onto the court.
Yeah, I like this in Coach Orham. You're going to put kids on your team. They're going to come to practice at 5 a.m. Got to get them in there sometime, and this is the time to do it.
That's Shulessing who hits an open 3. Colin Adamovich also getting his first minutes.
Way to go, Edgar.
Good eye, Casterton. Loose ball, bad pass from Casterton. Rolling Meadows the other way.
That's going to be a foul on Kevin. I hope the Rolling Meadows player's all right, but that's not a bad foul for Kevin. You're going to tell Rolling Meadows, all right, we do see the scoreboard. We're not going to give you any layups.
Not laying down yet.
Yeah, it looks like Coach is going to get quite a bit of his underclassmen in. Maybe some guys that don't see the minutes. I love that. You know, it's a team, right? Doesn't matter what side of the bench you're sitting on, you're a team.
Always good, especially in a game that they're down by 47, 73 to 26. And Parashwami is going to come out.
So
Kurzawa comes back in.
Edgar Garay comes out too. So let's call out some names here. We got Colin Adamowitz. We got Casterton. That's Nate, isn't it?
That's Jacob Casterton.
Or Jacob, sorry. McCrory. Matt Kawazawa. And who's 13?
Pablo Castillo.
Oh, Collins.
Pablo Castillo in there as well. Adamowitz. Drive to the basket. That's a good layup.
I've seen Colin play since he was a little kid. He can handle the ball like nobody's business.
Crowd
and he
favorite.
Tries hard.
Crowd favorite Colin Adamowitz. That's a long three. In and out.
Good rebound by McCrory.
Paisley. McCrory's had a couple of those. Ball was flying into the stands.
Nate had the pass. Thought Adam was going to be where he was. Adam was not looking for it, and luckily it got tipped. It's going to stay Elk Grove ball.
It's going to be Colin and Jacob on that one. Casterton and Adamowitz. Here is
almost
Colin.
walked there.
Loose ball picked up. And one! Dylan McCrory gets his 2 to go.
I thought Adam could have had the same call prior, but hey, we'll take it. We'll get a and one. McCrory cleaned up a little block on Rolling Meadows. He's got a chance for 3.
Dylan McCrory, who went 1 for 2 on his free throws, turns it into a 3-point play. 75-31.
Pablo Castillo in the game too.
Ball's going to be moved around by the Mustangs. Open 3, no good. Rescued by the Mustangs. Another try, no, another pass. Jumper mid-range, no good. Rebound Casterton.
5 Mustangs touched the ball in that possession and got a good look.
Kurzawa, that's a 3 off the rim. Rebound.
McCrory. Again.
McCrory's shot, no good.
Impressive.
3 rebounds for McCrory, all very athletic and impressive rebounds.
I'm impressed with Collins' defense too. It looks like he knows where he's got to be.
There's
Little
Paisley,
help.
loses the ball. Back the other way go the Grenadiers. Colin Adamowitz, a travel on Colin.
Yeah, his teammate did a jab step, and he actually got he got Colin to move a little quickly with the pass.
There's Handy being guarded by Castillo. Right near the logo. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Good defense from Elk Grove. And that one, a 3,
Short.
no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The crowd faked me out a little bit. I wasn't really looking at the clock, and
that was the Elk Grove fans trying to get him to put it up a little early.
Yeah.
So Rolling Meadows scores 23 in that quarter. Elk Grove scored 11. I think you're going to see, a lot of transition on the bench to some starters throughout the next, quarter. I liked Elk Grove's second team defense. It looked good. They were aggressive. They had some open shots. But you're seeing just how deep Rolling Meadows is as well.
Jacob Casterton and Colin Adamowitz are definitely crowd favorites in the student section. Got a big round of applause when they came onto the floor.
Well, I like Colin's game. Honestly, I really do. I don't see a weakness at this point. I mean, he went to the rim hard, got a left-handed layup, and he's playing great help defense, right? He knows where his guy is, but he's giving him some leeway in case he has to get to the center of the court and help out a teammate. I like it. Love it.
Same 5 on the court for the Grenadiers that ended the third quarter. Fourth quarter underway with the Mustangs up 75-31.
So nobody in foul trouble that's on the court at this point. Elk Grove has 4 team fouls and Rolling Meadows has 2. What you're going to see the referees let this play out a little bit. And I would think you're to the point where you're going to get a running clock, I believe.
8 minutes to go in the game. in the corner now. Now with 25 for Rolling Meadows. That's a 3-ball, no good. Rebound, McCory, who's been very good on the glass so far.
Kurzawa and McCrory crashed the boards and were rewarded.
Casterton.
There you go, Nate.
Open look to the rim.
Get in.
Foul, and one! Jacob Casterton, crowd erupts.
I called him Nate, I apologize. Jacob, that's what you have to do. He saw the opening, took it. Three things can happen. You make a bucket, you miss a bucket, and you get fouled. I like 2 of the 3. I love going to the bucket.
Crowd silences for Casterton. And it's good.
Nice job, Nate. Jeez, I'm never going to get that one right.
Casterton, 3 points now. Takeaway. Casterton having a good couple of sequences, and he's fouled again. Crowd favorite, Jacob Casterton, goes to the charity stripe again.
Jacob needed some minutes, and he's making the most of it.
This time two shots.
Love the look of taking it to the hole. You know, one of the shortest guys on the court, unintimidated. Look at him. He's at the foul stripe for 4 and 5 points.
First
number
shot
4.
good from Casterton.
I want to see him in double digits. I really do.
I'm sure the crowd thinks the same.
Well, just think on Monday morning, you're walking through the hall, you know, and kid gets, you know, double figures in points. That'd be great.
Well, school's over now, so.
I've seen Nate play ball a couple, 3, 4 years ago. He is a good ball player. He's got a shot.
That's a long 3 for the Mustangs, and that's good. It's going to be Jacob Repack. Gets points number 6, 76, 7, and 8 for the Mustangs.
Elk Grove's kind of running a little bit of a motion offense. Trying to find an opening. There it is.
Corner Castillo Kurzawa, and that's good, and one.
Not only that, just a great play. Everybody on the court knew what everybody was doing. You can tell this team plays as a team at practice. They know where everybody's supposed to be. It looks great.
Definitely an impressive bench for the Grenadiers so far in the 4th quarter. It's showing.
This is just a great play.
Running clock, Kurzawa misses his free throw. That's out of bounds.
Turnover. Elk Grove's on a little run here. Rolling Meadows has scored 3 this quarter. Elk Grove has scored 7. Like I said, you win minute by minute in this situation.
The result is academic here, but some feel-good stories. Jacob Casterton bursting onto the scene in the 4th quarter. Kurzawa, no good. Rebound McCory, and his putback is good.
Great team offense there. There's no give up on these guys, 5 guys on the court. I promise you.
McCory, good defense. Drive to the rim.
Casterton shut him down. Double team, there you go.
Long 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Rolling Meadows, put back, good.
That's an impressive putback, honestly. He didn't have any position, little one hand. Nice play.
Jimmy Cox. Castillo. Is it off to Colin?
He's gonna get to the rim. Good
Colin
pass.
Back to McCory, fakes the 3, drives to the rim. No go. Oh, that's great defense from McCory. And looks like they're gonna call a foul.
Yeah, I don't know. That could have gone either way. It could have been out of bounds. Timeout. Elk Grove, I believe.
This is an impressive 4th quarter. Definitely a breath of fresh air from the absolute pounding that the Mustangs have given the Grenadiers so far.
Elk Grove's winning the quarter 9-5, and that's what you got to do. When you get to practice on Monday or Saturday, you know what? You start over and you build. And now these, you know, second 5, they're going to get some substantial minutes in a varsity game against a top team, possibly in the nation.
Definitely some good experience at the very least. Well, if you're just tuning in, there's 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. Rolling Meadows is out to a 40-point lead, 80-40, but definitely some highlights for the Elk Grove Grenadiers. Bronson Bartuk has had a nice game, but here in the fourth quarter, it's been Jacob Casterton and some of the bench players who didn't get any minutes in the first half, but in the second half definitely are making a bit of a name for themselves.
Yeah, 13 Collins had a good quarter. McCrory's had a great game. He's seen a lot of minutes even in the first half.
McCrory has done very well with being on the glass. Chance of let's go Jacob. Rolling Meadows with possession.
Rolling Meadows, you can see they just
Open three off the rim, no good. Rebound Elk Grove. McCrory driving down the rim to Kurzawa. Loses possession, Rolling Meadows ball.
So Dylan's coming hard down the sideline. If he just takes another dribble on a step, he's got a blocking foul. The kid was in the air and he passed it. If he just say, hey, I'm gonna get hit, but I'm gonna get them to get the foul. Easier said than done.
Drive to the rim, good. That's Jackson Handy. And here's Casterton. 2.5 left to play. Just out of bounds.
Yeah.
And Kurzawa is not able to.
Yeah, it was kind of a tough
survive
pass. And guess what, Gabe? We got another game to do tonight.
Yeah, stick around. We got the girls are playing, the Rolling Meadows girls. That's the beauty of combo night. It's never really over until it's over.
It's a great thing 214's doing. Really kind of makes a Friday night 2 varsity games. I like it a lot.
Fills the void that football leaves for sure. Cross court pass. Rolling Meadows content and just getting to the rim. That's good.
Great hoop.
Brigham able to knock that one down. Casterton, Adamovitz, McCrory, Casterton, that's a three!
Yes.
It's good!
I'm calling double figures for him. I'm calling it.
Jim erupts as Casterton knocks down a three. Quick
a
three
shooter.
from Rolling Meadows. No good. Rebound, Kurzawa.
Casterton's a shooter, believe me.
Casterton gets it to Castillo. Loose ball, loses the ball.
Rolling Meadows
Quickly
got to run.
transition. And that's a great job by Handy, who's definitely been the high point for Rolling Meadows in the fourth quarter. That's a three. Collin, no good. Rebound McCrory, put back, gets it to drop, and one.
It's been fun to watch this fourth quarter.
Definitely, with a minute to play, running clock. Not going to be much more after this free throw attempt from Dylan McCrory, but
we're under a minute, so we'll have another possession at best. But I love the bench five, man. It's been fun to watch.
Definitely getting the crowd back into it. And I'd be surprised to see if Rolling Meadows would be aggressive here. They'll probably just dribble out the clock. 36 to play. Loose ball. Picked up by number 11 in purple.
Just under 25 seconds.
And that Mustangs just playing keep away, no shot clock, so they're just gonna kind of end the night, walk away with 86 points. Very good defense.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you were with us, you witnessed a top 5 team in the state of Illinois, and you witnessed literally a big-time D1 recruit. You're going to see this kid on TV in Cameron. It is what it is. Elk Grove's going to win some conference games. I don't see Rolling Meadows losing any conference games this year. So you get the practice, take what you learned, and we get back at it.
Well, that marks the end of the first game with the final score, Rolling Meadows 86, Elk Grove Grenadiers 46. Stay tuned because the girls coming up right here on EGTV.